game. So yeah, this is running off of the... let's get rid of that. This is running off of the Summer Kart 64, which is the open source EverDrive, where I can play all of my legally backed up games. But it's been a while since I played a Zelda game, and I fucking love Zelda games, especially around about Christmas. It's like, it's a good long play. You can be very cozy with it. There's something, I don't know, I find very comforting about Zelda games at Christmas. Okay, this is actually perfectly sized for the day. It's my Christmas tradition. Not really, I just have had a tendency to play these in winter every day. Maybe it's an unintentional... maybe it's unintentional, I don't know. Sorry, my Twitch inspector is saying that my average stream bitrate is too high. Okay, I need to lower my bitrate. I'm guessing I might be a bit high for Twitch? I don't know, I forget what the bitrate limit is. So yeah. Probably because I'm home around Christmas every year for... might be it. I don't know why I always play these in winter. I think the last time I sat down to play a Zelda game was... probably during COVID, Majora's Mask. I mean, I've been playing, like, in home console one, I've been playing Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and Link's Awakening on my Game Boy. And I did do Minish Cap this year, as I had a lot of flights, but... anywho. Yeah, I did play a couple during COVID. I played Majora's Mask. I'm going to quickly update my thing. I don't even know what to title this stream now. Just call it Ocarina of Time. It's hard coming up with stream titles. Oh, I've never actually seen all of these like intro sequences with Ganon here being a real shit. Anyway, sorry, my stream is now updated. My question is, do I have to do voices? There is a bit of audio clipping. I think that might be coming from my retro thing. We'll see how it is, and I might have to just quickly do it. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long as I served as the guardian spirit. Oh, it's a... I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Oh, I've missed that shit. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces are now mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier deterring outsiders from maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends upon thee. This blew my mind seeing this as a kid. Before this, the only Zelda that I had played was Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. So seeing this in like full 3D, and we're like flying about the village, it was just, this was... I mean, I didn't even play it, I was just watching a friend play it, and I was just like, what the fuck? Ugh. Before we do this, I just need to quickly change the audio clipping because it is put on triple buffer. We're not playing competitive Smash, it doesn't mind if it's triple buffering. Hello Link, wake up! The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up! Hey, come on! Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? It's funny because I've played this like so many versions of this since. Like the 3DS version, I played the Shep of Harkinian, which is the version that's like based on the source code that they managed to reverse engineer. They decompiled it, which they've just finished Majora's Mask actually, so that might be cool to have a cool version of that. But it's fun going back to the fuzzy N64. It's funny because like when I got the N64 and the Retro Think, I was like, I'm going to be able to make this like pixel perfect and brilliant, like the PlayStation really pops when you sharpen up everything. And then with the N64, I was like, oh god, let's soften everything, please. The N64 really relied heavily on anti-aliasing, so it could do these like better 3D models, but you take away a lot of like the anti-aliasing and the smoothing effects they have and like the CRT, and it gets real ugly real quick. So then I had to basically whack it through the Retro Think and be like, let's take off some of the sharpness, shall we? Let's make this try and look like it looked on the CRT. Hours of fun fucking about with the Retro Think. Finally, you're awake. I'm Navi the Fairy. For those of you that haven't played this, we'll be hearing a lot from Navi. Probably more than we need. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Yay. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. We just give Navi a nod. So this is our little house. If we press up on the C stick, we can see. I'm on the Retro Fighters controller, by the way, which is it basically made the N64 controller for a normal hand. It's also wireless. It's just that it's run out of battery, so I'm charging it. Really good little controller though. So this is actually a modded ROM that we're playing. It's just, it's done a lot of the quality of life changes that we've had in like subsequent versions and subsequent games. So like the text speed has been that's been quickened up. There's stuff like I should be able to use the different tunics as young Link. The big change, however, is that the iron boots are now equipped to the D-pad, because beforehand, when you get to the water temple, you were continually taking them on and off, and the only way to do that is to open the menu, go to this screen, select the boots, turn them on, and then it's like, cool, I don't need them anymore, so then you have to go to the menu, go to this screen, select the boots, take them off. It gets a bit boring after a while. So there's a lot of quality of life changes that we'll probably notice. But anyway, let's do a backflip, because we're sick like that. Let's talk to Saria. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you are true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. So that voice is Navi, the one that keeps saying hey. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. Navi likes to give you hints and tips. Navi likes to give you too many hints and tips. So anyway, we go towards the Great Deku Tree where we meet Mido, who's kind of a dick. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What a dick. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? Mido? Let's go with Mido. This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and a shield ready? What? You're right. If you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Sheesh. Mido likes to move the goalposts quite a bit. So currently we don't have a sword or a shield. This is quite a nice little thing that they do, because the only way to get a shield is to get 40 rupees and go into the shop and buy it. Look over here with C and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy, partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using the fairy. We can skip through this text now. We know how to talk to people. So basically this is kind of an interesting area, and the way they designed it was that you need the sword and shield to kind of get through and talk to the Great Deku Tree. The only way to get the shield is to get 40 rupees, the local currency, and go into the shop and buy it, and the other one is the sword, which we have to find just by kind of exploring. It forces the player to basically learn the mechanics before they're let loose. So it basically forces you to like look around, talk to people, and figure out where the sword is. as well as like you're supposed to talk to people. I mean, I know how to get 40 rupees, but like we'll talk to this dude and he'll be like, that meanie Mido made me cut the grass at Saria's house. Mido told Saria he would do it so she would like him, but I'm the one doing all the work. You and Saria are close friends. I accidentally skipped the dialogue, but basically like you talk to these people and they kind of give you a little bit of background of what it's like living here. It's kind of an interesting tutorial without being a tutorial. So we're going to try and get 40 rupees. I probably should have talked to him first. Like this dude that we see. Lifting a rock. If we talk to him. Hey, by the stone, pick it up. Hey, by the stone, pick it up. Mido Mido made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. So he teaches us, oh, we can grab stuff with the A button. And underneath the rocks we are rewarded for picking them up because most of them have old rupees. So we're going to this house. This house has got a bunch of chests, which we can open, and it's just like, cool, you open stuff with A, and you get stuff out of it. There's a blue rupee. We get a recovery heart, so it teaches us, wow, like, if you lose a heart, you can get a recovery heart. It's green rupee. I think the way that these chests are there also is just like, you should check for everything. Everything's kind of got something. We go through the long grass, we find some rupees. I'm going to go ahead and get the sword, which, if we talk a lot to these people... Oh, a fairy finally came to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. So we go to the Forest Training Center. Forest Training Center. Don't recklessly cut signs. Read them carefully. Don't tell me what to do. I was just about to say I don't have a sword. Thrust attack signs. The thrust of your sword, press the analog stick towards the target while targeting, press B. Cut the grass with your sword. Hole of Z. Let's go through this small hole. Stand in front of the hole and push the thing towards it. Okay. See, kind of it tells you like you should probably go over here. He's just going to teach us about Z targeting and moves, so we can do dodges and rolls. But it, like, a lot of them will like direct you to this part here, where it kind of directs you to the hole, and then you get in the hole and you're like, okay. Like, it's such a kind of a control tutorial area that you will eventually come across this hole, and if you don't, then there's something very wrong with you. So we run around here, we follow the boulder, and you got the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This hidden treasure of the Kokiri. But you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. Okay, so we've got our sword. Next thing we need is our shield, so we need 3 more rupees. Oh, belching. So we can now start cutting down bushes and trees and hopefully get the 3 rupees that we need. Okay, one more rupee. Where's that sword that said I shouldn't cut it down? Oh, I can't cut it down anyway. Looking for a rupee? Let's check this long grass over here. Sweet. Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Link. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor. I may give you a special gift, Teehee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gave life to all of us Kokiri. Alright, let's go buy ourselves a shield, and then we're gonna fucking shove it in Mida's face. Called us a man. Like, didn't say we're a man. Without fucking fairy. I'll show him. I also like how this dude owns the shop and just hasn't ever lowered the counter. He's just like, I'll just jump. He also kind of looks like me trying to reach the top shelf. I am not a tall man. A while ago when I was in Boston, I met one of my favourite streamers, Play It Jason, and I had a moment where I'm just like, oh my god, you're really tall. And then he's like, yeah, you're really tall. I was like, yay, thank you. Everyone's tall to me. Ugh. Anyway, let's go, just shove this in Mido's face. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot. How did you get to be the favourite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. I don't know, Mido. Maybe not being so fucking antagonistic to everyone all the fucking time. Maybe that's why people like me. Can't imagine why people won't like you. Ooh. Okay, our first enemies. I think that this, or like one of the quality of life patches they've done is that Navi is less annoying. Deku Baba. Though it looks withered, it will hurt you if you touch it. Okay, and we give us a stick. Now, is the Great Deku Tree big, or is it just big in comparison to Link? Great Deku Tree, I'm back. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? No. Yeah. Then enter, brave Link. And thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use see up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Alright, let's do this. I bet we taste delicious, by the way. Here we are into the Great Deku's tree's mouth. Yum, 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 yum. I love this music. It's like, yeah, we're on a mystical quest, but also like, this is kind of nice. Okay, so another Deku Baba, but this one turns into a nut. You got a Deku nut, so I can stun enemies with these, and I do need them later on. Get ourselves a heart, some rupees. You'll find that when we get close to an enemy, the like battle music kind of fades in and out. It's funny, it's saying my bitrate is high, but it's then also showing me capping out at 6,000, which is the best bitrate. Twitch is funny. Just a silly place. As we go. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. So normally you would try and climb it, but you're going to first person view. So there's some fucking horrible skull spiders on it. It's only just occurred to me that the mouth bit is actually the head of the spider. And that they aren't just a gigantic flat skull. Those are skulltulas. Anyway, let's go in this chest. We got the dungeon map, so we can now see what rooms are available. We get one of these every game. So if we go to the dungeon map, we can see all the blue rooms are the ones that I've been in, and the other ones without. So it kind of helps you keep track of stuff. Sure, I'll say, fuck it, why not? Okay. You can open a door by standing in front of it. Okay, Navi, it's been 5 minutes, and Jesus Christ. Okay, so here comes the Deku Scrub. They shoot Deku nuts at us. And we can reflect them back with our shields, otherwise they hide if we get too close to them. Ow, forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, try it if you're feeling bold. So it's kind of interesting there, is that he's basically being like, yeah, you should try jumping off a really high thing. Basically hinting at the main way to kind of get into the second half of this temple. Oh, no, I jumped straight off. There's a couple of rooms like this as well that I think are like excellent design, where you're in the room and now we can't get out. There's a ladder up above, but we can't obviously hit it with anything. So it forces you to like try climbing the walls. Oop, I keep jumping off by accident. And then we're gonna open this chest and get a cool item. I'm also gonna eat some cheeses. You found the fairy slingshot. So most temples in the game usually revolve around one key item that you pick up. A lot of them, you pick up the item kind of later into the dungeon, but this whole thing is just kind of getting you acclimated to the way that the game will play in dungeons. So it's just telling us how to actually use the old slingshot. We can equip it, and we can equip this, and we can equip this. There we go. Got some items equipped to our C buttons. Go up here and get what's in this chest. I think it's rupees. It's a recovery heart. I'm glad I climbed all the way up here. Sweet, so now we've got this. It basically, it's like, well, you need to use this to get out. So it teaches you how to use the item, as it's the only way to get out of the room unless you were to restart the console. I find it interesting when games don't just give you a straight up, like, tutorial area. It has to be like a really big gripe of mine with modern games. There was a couple games that like played about with the whole like, oh, we're gonna give you a tutorial. And so now we can take out these Skulltulas, by the way. These goth-looking spidery things. Let's go. I think the one that left a real sour taste in my mouth from like modern gaming was Far Cry 3 Enter, like the neon, like, was it Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon? I think that was the name. And it left a sour taste in my mouth because the whole thing is they send you to a tutorial area and the game's like, we're gonna make fun of this, like, here's the bit where you do a shitty tutorial, and like the narrator's like literally saying like, here's the bit where we make you do a boring tutorial. And it's like, yeah, they're making fun of it, but then they actually make you do the tutorial. I'm just like, well, that really stops the joke. Like, it's not a joke if you're actually going to make me do it. Sunset Overdrive does it as well. They're like, oh, this is the bit where we make you do a pointless fetch quest, but then they actually make me do a pointless fetch quest. They don't just, like, make a joke out of the fetch quest. It's actually a 5-minute fetch quest. It's, yeah. It annoyed me because I'm just like, come on guys, like we can do better than this. Like there's so many more interesting ways of doing it. Okay, so the fun thing with the Deku sticks is we can use it to transport fire to stuff that needs fire. And again, the only way to get out of this room is to learn how to do that. It's a teaching method, and if you stay in here too long, Navi will give you a hint. They also have Deku Babas down there. So if you don't have any Deku sticks, like it's impossible not to get them. Okay, golden Skulltulas. These are like collectibles that you find throughout the game. Get 100, like you get certain things for getting like 20, then 30, then 40. Funnily enough, like the whole, like, we're gonna make you do a tutorial thing. Like, Zelda used to be very good at doing the whole tutorial without realizing you're in a tutorial, but I think the point that, like, they kind of gave up on that around about Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword was, like, those two were obviously criticized for being incredibly bogged down in tutorials, and like the start of Twilight Princess is so long because it's just tutorial after tutorial for like a lot of it is stuff that like you don't really use that often. It gives you a 10-minute tutorial about herding goats, which you don't really use much outside of the starting area if I remember right. I mean, one of these days I'll play through Twilight Princess, but it's... I know some people love it. I just think it's when... It was, for me, it was when I started being like, oh, maybe Zelda isn't good anymore. And obviously they reinvented it with Tears of the Kingdom and... Breath of the Wild. Sorry, why did I forget Breath of the Wild? Jesus. Okay, so this is kind of a fun thing as well. So obviously we take out that Deku scrub in that room, and he's just like, you know, like, here's a secret, like, but if you jump off a really tall place, you can survive the fall. If it's too high, maybe not, but he's just like, you know, try jumping off a high place. So there's not really much else you can do in this temple outside of this. So we see upon entry there was a gigantic hole, and of course you get to the edge now, and it's like it points you down towards that hole. So the whole thing is like subtly hinting to the player, you might want to try jumping off. So again, they also leave a heart right there to kind of incentivize you and be like, by the way, there's a heart right there. Have you tried jumping towards it? This first temple is just incredibly smart. It's a really interesting bit of game design. It teaches you so much within 5 minutes that the player is, like, for the most part, unaware. So this is another thing as well. So obviously that door that we're supposed to go through over there is covered by a web. And there's quite a few webs that come along that we need to kind of like figure out how to get past them. So we stand on this switch, which is the only thing you can do in this room. And the torch behind the web, the torch comes on. And the web then sets on fire and disappears. Now, earlier on in the dungeon, it locked the door until we... Sorry, let me just get this fucking Skulltula. It locked the door until we learn how to transfer the fire. Before I do this, though. So, it's basically saying, like, hey, cobwebs disappear when you do fire. It's also a room that was like, by the way, you can transport fire by using a Deku stick. And they give you a little bit of a challenge by basically this bit you're going to have to go over water. So this will also teach you that if you fuck it up, like, water extinguishes your Deku stick. So we've now got our sticklet. We can do our jumping, and then we're going to run into here, and oh look! That's how you do that. It's, again, guiding the player without letting them know and without just stopping it for 5 minutes and being like, hey, this is what you should do. Like, we're going to teach you about how to use fire sticks, which is kind of, again, later games would be very guilty of just stopping the game, explaining that to the player. There's not much outside of the exposition with Navi and the Great Deku Tree. It doesn't stop you very often. Forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1, which they say to you so you kind of remember it. So this room, I think it loses it a bit. Basically, you have a locked door here with an eye above it. And this is one of the things I think does let you down in that it doesn't really teach you much about it. I think I have read somewhere that the whole eye thing was to, like, basically grab your attention and just to try stuff out with it. I remember being a kid, this is like where I kind of slowed down on the first temple and I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do here? But it does kind of hint at it, because if you destroy these bushes, it gives you bullets for your slingshot. So it is trying to subtly hint, but I think they just hope that you would start playing with it, and hopefully seeing that, oh look, you've got bullets for your slingshot. This is the problem though, is that the points that it does stop you are very jarring, where it does have to stop and be like, by the way, you need to do this. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet there are some interesting things underwater. It's almost like it's so jarring because the rest of it is so, like, it teaches you while doing to the point, so you get like, well, duh. I don't think they had to do that. I think they could have let the player see the big thing that comes up in, you know, that comes up on the blue wheel there. And they could have had you figure it out for yourself. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it. With A, while holding A, you can push or pull it. Again, it stops me, and instead of me being like, thanks, I'm just like, trying to get the fucking text to... And he's just like, pay attention to what the action icon says, but it's just like... If you had just said that earlier, maybe we would have figured it out. Again, there's not really much else you can do here, and it's very obvious that you do it, so it's just like... I think that the way it teaches the player is so good that when it does have to resort to just stopping you, it's just, it kind of lets itself down. And again, a nice easy thing here, that if you haven't picked up on the fire thing, you see two torches and it, like, there's Deku Babbas there, so it's like, look, I got a Deku stick. So we can run this, and then we run this. Please let me know if my gushing about game design is annoying. This is the kind of shit I can talk about for hours, though. This is why I like podcasts like Retronauts that kind of go deeper into the game mechanics and stuff. Retronauts is a fantastic podcast. In fact, Stuart Jip, one of the hosts there, they just finished off part 4 of what will no doubt be a, like, 7-parter on... Ooh. It's funny that these things come down and attack you because this also is like foreshadowing for the boss. Kind of like lets you know that you might have to do some fuckery for him. Okay, so we're going to set light, I think. Yeah, they've just done a 6-part, like the 4th part and what I can only imagine be either a 5 or a 6-part on Sonic 3 and Knuckles. You're heading home now? Alright, we'll see you when you get home. Okay, there's a big door there and I can't get through it. Let's have a look. Okay, so I clearly can't do that, so it's kind of like, you should look around. And again, it gives you, it never leaves you in a situation where you're like, where you're ever going to be like, I don't have the items I need for this. It's still saying that my average bit rate is too high for the stream, but I don't know if Twitch is just being obtuse on this matter. So this is another cool bit where it's like, it's basically, let's combine everything that you've learned in this dungeon. So we know that fire hurt, Like, if I will get rid of the webs, we know that we can push blocks. And it's like, okay, we've got fire over here, we've got a Deku Baba, so it's like, we probably need a Deku stick. Fire's too far out of here. So this puzzle's now going to be like, let's... Because that we can see there's a block here, so it's like, okay. That ledge, when we try and jump off it earlier, you can't get here. But if we put this block down, this is achievable, a little ding to let you know you're on the right path. So it's now like, cool, let's combine everything we've learned earlier, block pushing, with fire, and the web. Now the only thing it won't let you do is just burn this, so it's hoping that you try the attack button, which lets you roll. But again, it's not just got Navi screaming, hey, try attacking. I think it's just like, it would have you figuring out how to duck. So we're going to jump, we're going to hold forward like the thing told us to. Into the water, gives us some... Okay, so we're going to remember what he said, that 23 is number 1, so we need to do 2. Actually hit the shoulder button, maybe? So that's 2, and then we're going to get number 3. And then we're going to do number 1. We're going to do number 1. How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of the Queen of Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. It's just... It's... yeah. I feel like Nintendo at this time was hitting it out the park in terms of, like, game design. And it's a shame that later games would kind of, like, lose this whole, let's not baby the player, let's, you know... The whole thing is just, it teaches you while doing it. It's so interesting. So Goma won't attack you until... We'll see it flashing up on the ceiling, but it teaches you kind of like how to interact with this boss by either getting out your slingshot or just looking around. And then we see the eye on the ceiling. Magnifique. Come back in. Now, I think you can stun it with a Deku Nut as well. I wonder what happens. I should try using a Deku Nut at some point. Get the eggs before they hatch. Oh, the Deku Nut does work, so yeah, it just blinds it. Doesn't blind it for very long, but it still blinds it. What does Navi say? Gomer, it's one parasitic. It's one of the parasitic monsters inside the data tree. Its eye is vulnerable when it's red. This is trying to be like, oh yeah. Gonna try and shoot it down. There we go. And there we go. Get a heart container. So we, you know, it's like, cool, we did good. I think you can skip out without getting the heart container. I think speedrunners do it. I just realised I actually deleted my alert box. Well done, Link. Funnily enough, my voice acting is as good as the voice acting in Tears of the Kingdom. Where the... Breath of the Wild, it was very shocking to me that when you finally meet, like, the King of Hyrule, it sounds like me putting on a voice. For the most part, I actually really enjoyed Link, Breath of the Wild, but there's a couple of things that I have issue with. Same with anything, nothing's ever perfect. Oh yeah, my coffee's cold. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before the spirits, 3 goddesses, golden goddesses, descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Sorry, I missed the start there. I thought it would hold it. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Pharaoh, the goddess of courage. This whole scene was just a graphical flex. It's so cool. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Pharaoh, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labours complete, departed to the heavens, and the golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become... and the resting place for the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legends. That evil man who cast death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you. The stone the man wanted so much that he cast a curse on me. One gem down. Two more to go, baby. You got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest. Now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye, bye, bye. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Oh, by the way, Mido thinks we murdered him. Because he's like, the great Deku Tree has summoned you. Shit, he's dead. You did it. Ah, he just appears out of nowhere. Hey, Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. Mido is a troubled soul. So we're going to try and leave now. And head towards the castle. This dude, however, is here. We Kokiri will die if we leave the forest. You're not going to try and leave the forest, are you? Forest folk shall not leave these woods. Oh, you're leaving. I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link. Because you are different from me and my friends. That's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this ocarina. Please take good care of it. Got an ocarina. It's not a magical ocarina or anything, but I'll take it. You received the fairy ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it to C and press C to start playing it. On the select item subscreen, you can set it to left, right, down, yep, you know how to use items. You can play different notes with A and the 4 C buttons. Press B to quit playing or to start your song over again. When you play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. So obviously we're just like, what? We can leave the forest? We're different. Sorry, I can't leave the forest because she will turn into a gross little scarecrow duck thing. A skull kid. Hyrule Field, baby! It's like, look at this big fucking field. And again, something that they've done nicely in this little patch version is that I've got, I can use these, because originally the D-pad isn't used for anything. It was the N64 controller, which obviously, I've got one here that I repaired, and a nice dude on eBay sprayed me up this metallic blue one to go with, because it was a blue controller that I kind of got. You needed free hands to work this fucking thing. Most games had it like this, where you'd use the analog stick, your Z trigger on the back, and your right shoulder button here. So this was basically most of the controllers. There was a few one, I think, it was called Mystic Quest or something. In the rest of the world, well, in Europe it was called Holy Magic Century, which was like the only RPG shit. Let me pause this. It was the only JRPG really that was on the N64. I think for a lot of people they were kind of bummed about it because not keeping the CD, well, keeping the cartridge format, sorry, and not going with CDs is kind of what really pissed off Square after Nintendo known that like Squaresoft Final Fantasy was always going to be on Nintendo consoles. It was interesting to see that, like, yeah, they went with it, and that was the only real JRPG that we got. And I get why they did it. CDs could have like full motion video, and yeah, you could span them across multiple discs, and you could have, you know, you could have over a gigabyte of data, and it was just like, yeah. So yeah, it wasn't really used. So in this Redux version, I patched my cartridge early to do it. The D-pad now actually has a purpose in that I can bind items, right, like items are bound to it. So my ocarina is now, but that's a fucking owl. I don't have to continually go into my menu and select an ocarina or like iron boots or stuff like that. I can just quickly tap them from here. It appears that your time has finally come for you to start your adventure. The Owl of Wisdom's in earlier games, I believe. Could be wrong on that one. It appears that your time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreen and press ZR to find on the map. So, this was a famously dick move that people hated. The owl asks you, did you get all of that? But for the most part in the game, the first option is yes, and the second option is no. And I know why Nintendo did this. They did this as a way so you weren't just slamming on buttons being like, get me into the fucking field. Because if you slam on the buttons, you're just going to end up hitting no and he's going to fucking repeat himself again. But at the same time, if you've played this game before and just want to get into the fucking game, and you just want to get past the fucking owl, you're going to slam the buttons and you're accidentally going to get locked in this cycle of accidentally pressing no because you keep slamming the buttons to get past it. And the more you do it, the more frustrated you get and you're slamming the button more. So we did get all of that. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot hoot hoot. This fucking owl, honestly. So it kind of just lets you loose in here. It tells you to head directly north, so we can see our mini-map here, which we can turn on and off with L. For the most part, most people won't know that they can turn it off because on the N64 controller, L is all the way over here, like the D-pad. You don't ever use it. But you can turn it off, it turns out. It's quite funny though, because a lot of people won't make Hyrule Town before the sun goes down. So it also teaches you about like the day and night cycles. And how at night... Whoa, that's a big stout fuss. He had a lot of money. So it kind of teaches you, by the way, there's like a day and night cycle in this. And I think that maybe that's why the owl, again, it goes back to that thing that I was saying about... okay, they disappear at night. During the day, sorry. Okay, we're going to do something really cool and radical. Just a little Easter egg there. So actually, you don't want to enter the town too early before the music starts playing. Because otherwise you get in this weird, like, 6 AM, nothing's open state. Once you're in a town or a place of interest, like Lon Lon Ranch or Kakariko Village, the time that you enter is the time that you are in the game. So if you were to enter at night, everything would be shut down and it would be miserable. But now we're in during the day, it now stays during the day. I'm gonna get some money. Give me them pots. Man, I love sensible game design. Nothing gets me hornier. I'm like looking at Call of Duty and I'm just like, oh man, this isn't sensible game design, man. Like, you need to... You want to get me in the sack? Show me how you teach the player without teaching the player directly. Like, you know. Ah, Miyamoto-san. Your backseat teaching me without me realizing it's so good. Man, I am so bored. Things would be more interesting if there were more troubles in the world. Hey, that's just between you and me. Then teach you how to fuck with his jars. Happy, happy town, happy, happy town. Listen to this jovial music, it is very nice. We are in a happy town, happy, happy town. Listen to this nice music, everything is going good. Everything is nice and we are having a nice time. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Hey, we don't take kindly to your tat round here. Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Melon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk and he hasn't come back yet. My precious puppy can run around faster than any of the other mutts around here. There's just so many people to talk to. Oh. Wait, what did they say? Oh, you are more beautiful than Princess Zelda. Oh, look, it's Sakon, or at least he becomes... I'm late for a very important date. So, funnily enough, this is the second game I played Zelda-wise in 3D. I saw people playing this, but then the actual, like... I borrowed a friend's Nintendo 64 at some point, and he'd just got a Majora's Mask, and I kind of wanted to play Majora, because it was like the new shiny thing I'd seen adverts for. So it was funny coming into this having played Majora's Mask first. Like, that dude running around, it's like, he creates a whole world of shit for you in Majora's Mask with one of the quests that you have to do twice to get, like, everything. This dude's like, there's a mysterious fountain near the castle. So, like, seeing him just running around and, like, some of the characters that they reused all of the characters and models because Majora's Mask was done in, like, a 9-month time period. It's quite funny, though, because they really, like, gave a lot of them more personality in the second game. Because they had to do with the day and night cycle and the stuff with, like, repeating. Like, if you kept running into 2D characters, that game was gonna fail. So we're just running around the back alleys right now. Funny thing with this Redux thing is that I think they replaced the model with the more detailed model from Majora's Mask for Link. For Child Link, at least. Because obviously they made more improvements to the engine and yada yada yada. No, I don't want to go to the Temple of Time. Not yet, anyway. It's amazing what the gaming community does. What a strange shop. I wonder when it'll be open for business. I read the sign there, but it still seems weird. Happy Mask Shop. Please read the sign before you use the shop. How this shop works, we do not sell masks at this shop. We just lend them to you. You sell the loan masks on your own. You pay back the money for the mask, and we will lend you a newer model. You can borrow masks you have already sold again. However, you can sell each model of mask only once. Please try our shop. It is very convoluted. Imagine going to a clothing store being like, right, here are the clothes. We're loaning the clothes to you, and you have to sell them. And we're not going to give you new clothes until you've sold the previous clothes. Can you wear the clothes? Yeah, but you got to sell the clothes. Can I keep the clothes? No, you got to sell it. It's only a loan. Hey, Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle, just like everyone has told you. Again, the owl is... I get it. It's protection for, like, the not as experienced player. Like, this would have been a new console for people. So this might have been someone's, like, first console. But it's just, again, like we were saying, teaches you in the background by, like, doesn't hold your hand. But then these bits are so jarring, and this is all the owl does. The owl just interrupts you for unskippable dialogue. Man, fuck this owl. On this ground, time flows normally. But time stands still when you are at Lon Lon Ranch or in town. He's teaching us about the time. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Again. Like, he fucks you there, because usually the option is the one that accepts it. But he's like, do you want to hear that again? And previously, he was just like... He was like, did you get what I was saying? So, like, if you're trying to skip through this, you think, well, last time you told me to say no. You're a smart kid. Good luck, then. So he teaches us about the times and stuff. We're going to sneak into the castle. Because if we come down here, the gate's up, and they're like, nah, fam. So you say you want to see the Princess Zelda. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip that dialogue. I keep forgetting that I've got this now. Sorry, just people trying to sell me viewers. You probably heard about her in town and decided you had to meet her. Well, go home. Get out of here. The princess would never grant an audience to the likes of you. Everyone is hating on me. Okay. So we're going to climb up this vine. it's the only way really up here. So we know that, like, again, this is teaching us to be sneaky and stealthy. There are dudes all around here. As soon as they see one, they're gonna throw us out. So we're gonna jump down here. We're gonna jump down here. Ew, get fucked, mate. I'm in. So we're gonna get around these dudes so they don't see us. We are Solid Snake. So I'm not going to get myself caught because I can't be, well, not going to get myself caught on purpose, but we're going to get around the old guards. We're going to jump in. Whee! Alright, they can't see me. They can see me, shit. Hey, look, it's Melon. Thank you. You going to that castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do, Tee-hee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg variety carefully, Tee-hee. You got a weird egg. Feels like there's something moving inside it. Set it to sea and see what happens. Yes, we know how to... We know how to do that. Alright, let's set this weird egg to sea. Sea, not sea. And we'll save. Thank you. Okay, let's try this again. This time we're not going to get caught by the guards. So we'll read the sign over here. I don't have the bombs to get here, but this is a dead end with a boulder in front of it. Yeah, that's what you meant. That's what you want me to think. So we've got this egg. This also teaches us about like day-night cycles, because at some point this egg is going to hatch into a glorious cuckoo, as they call them. This time we're going to duck into the water and we're going to follow this round. And we found... Come on. Look, a chicken hatched from the egg you were incubating. It's a miracle of life. I think they sped that up in the Redux version. So now, let's wake up this dude. Mumble, mumble. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come and look around. Eat chicken, dude. What in tarnation? Kind of person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lone Gnome Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest and guess I fell asleep. What? Malin was looking for me. I'm gonna catch it from her now. I messed up bad, leaving Malin behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Five for the year right there. Cheers. Okay. So, we snuck in. And while that does it, it's like, okay, we're teaching us that guards, generally, can't be seen by them. So it kind of gives you like a nice way of preparing for it, without punishing you too bad. We're going to push our blocks. Okay, we did the right thing, and we climb. And enter. We are Solid Snake. One of the few times it does this camera view. Okay, so we know that we can't be seen by these dudes. So just can't be in their line of sight. On to the next guard. It's incentivizing us to go down there, but for all of 10 rupees, we're pretty good. Jump! This one takes a bit of more weighting than normal. Because these two are on like slightly different rhythms. This dude walks at fucking hyperspeed. Come on, dude. And run. And we're free. What a lovely courtyard. Who might this be? The princess. Who? Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Guards aren't very good. Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? The green and shining stone? Do you have it? I think I got it. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. Suddenly, a ray of light shot out from the forest, parted the clouds and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shining stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry, I got carried away with my story. Didn't even properly introduce myself. I'm Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. Zelda's a girl? What? I genuinely knew some kids that were like that. They thought that you played as Zelda, and Zelda was the boy. Yeah. Zelda's a girl. We're going through it again. What is your name? Link. Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the Sacred Realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this a secret from everyone. No. Okay. The legend goes like this. Three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. Stricken with an evil mind as the wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from the evil ones. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. The entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. And in order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. Another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend. The Ocarina of Time. So that's why it's called that. Did you understand the whole story I just told you? Yes. See, she doesn't owl you. She's not like, did you not understand the story I said? And then you're like, yes? That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize this man right here. Will you look through the window at him? Yes. Can you see this man with the evil eyes? That is the Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert, far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that cover Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. Please stop him. He's a real shit. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning out loud. Yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy. But I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it. And he wants to conquer Hyrule. No, the entire world. Link, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. I don't believe you. I've just been talking to a mystical tree and had crazy dreams, but I don't believe you. Okay, thank you. I am afraid I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. It is fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does, and defeat him. One more thing, take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. Checking that. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, the letter is Princess Zelda's autograph. Set it to see. We know how to show items. My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. I am Impa of the Sheikahs. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down from the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully. See how quickly I can blast this song out. I did it too quick. Link's all like, what? You've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain. Welcoming. Home of the Gorons, they hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko Village. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only the royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember, it will help you prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with all the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. Then she's gone. Just noped out of our lives. Okay, Hyrule Field. Let's go to Kakariko Village over by Pleasant Mountain. Don't let the name fool you. Death Mountain is actually a hill. Still plenty of death up there. I do like how a lot of the songs in this that they use are from A Link to the Past, but kind of like fully real. I'd say like fully instrumentalized, but fully realized, even if it is still kind of like MIDI instruments. Okay, let's pick up this chicken. I can't remember how we get all the chickens in this, but if we get all the chickens in this, we get a heart piece. As you can find heart pieces, and 4 of them give you an extra heart chamber. Don't worry, lady. Her cuckoos have run away. There's 6 more. I'll save you, cuckoos. There's a cuckoo. So actually we need to take one of the cuckoos to get more of the cuckoos. I should be probably learning how to save the world and doing that, but there's cuckoos to be saved. So we need to get this cuckoo to get this cuckoo. We also need to get a cuckoo that's over that fence. And the only way to do that is to use a cuckoo. We're using cuckoos to get cuckoos. There we go. Okay, so we're going to throw this one back, hopefully not down the well. Navi, we're busy right now. I know you're going to be like, we should get over to Death Mountain, but there is Cuckoos to be saved. I can't remember where all of them are, so I'm just going to double check up here. I know there's one up there, up the ladder here, that actually we can use to get another heart piece. So let's do that. For the most part, I'm probably going to go... I probably will play this a bit off-stream just to get stuff like heart pieces and other such bullshit. This was supposed to... Please catch six... I'm doing my best, lady. Okay, there's 2 of them. Three of them. Here comes the 4th. Five. Now there's more over here. I think there's one under this crate. I am correct. Do you wanna... Stop fucking herding cats. Okay, then the last one I think is up towards Death Mountain. Just a peaceful life. This is why we save the world. To protect this. Okay, I hear you. There you are. Whoa, mad jump. For extreme cuckooing. Thank you for finding my cuckoos. I have allergies, so I get goosebumps when I touch them. For helping me, I will give this to you. It's fine glass and should be useful. Please take good care of it. Got an empty bottle, which doesn't sound that good, but actually very handy to have. We love a glass bottle. I really don't get the warnings I've been getting on Twitch today about unstable bitrate, unless I was trying to send it more than I could. I've reduced my bitrate down to 6,000. For the most part, my bitrate is usually very good. I don't know if anyone's noticed any problems with it, but for the most part, it looks fine. Odd. Anyway. Saving the world. Not just saving cuckoos. Okay, so we're gonna go see this guy, and he's gonna do a very annoying thing. Oh, sorry. The road is closed beyond this point. Can't you read the sign over there? Eh? Oh, I see, you're just a kid, and you can't read yet. What a dick. So we're gonna show him our letter? Oh, this is surely Princess Zelda's handwriting. Let's see, okay. This is Link. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. Haha! What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now, just be careful, Mr. Hero. By the way, Mr. Hero, if you're going to climb Death Mountain, you should equip a proper shield. It is an active volcano after all. If you go back to Hyrule Castle Town Market, you should check out the bazaar. They sell the shield you need right there. Tell them I sent you and they should give you a special discount. If you think you're good to go already, don't worry about it. Now I'd like to ask a favour of you. No, I don't expect you to do it just because of the great tip I just gave you. I'm just asking. Have you been to the Happy Mask shop that just opened in Hyrule Castle Town Market? Everyone is talking about it. My little boy pesters me for a popular mask, but I don't have the time to go there. So could you go and get the mask for me next time you are in the market? If you don't feel like it, that's okay, but... well, I have no choice. This is my job. So we do genuinely need a shield. It's just annoying that we have to go all the way back to Market Town. But he does make it worth our while because now the mask shop should be open. But we can get him the Keaton mask to give to his kid. Though, he doesn't give it to his kid. He wears it for the rest of the game. I'll get it for you, kid. It's for my, kid. Sure, dude. You know, just be honest. People love honesty. Okay, we're going to see if we can make it in before the sun goes down. There we go. Happy, happy, happy market. Happy, happy market. This is a nice song. Everyone is happy. Going to go to the mask shop. Going to pick up a mask. For my friend. Picking it up for my friend. This dude is creepy now, and he's even creepier because of Majora's Mask. Hi! Welcome to the Happy Mask Shop. We deal masks that bring happiness to everyone. How would you like to be a happiness salesman? I'll lend you a mask. You sell the mask and bring the money back here. If you want to read the fine print, take a look at that sign right over there. After you sold all the masks, you will become happy yourself. Have faith. I would like to borrow the Keaton mask. You borrowed a Keaton mask. Show it off with C. You'll be a popular guy with this mask on. Oh, you haven't sold the newest mask yet? Just have faith. Keep trying a little longer. I don't know why he sounds like Ray Fiennes doing Voldemort, but apparently that's him. Harry Potter, grab your wand. Grab your wand, Harry Potter. Oh, Nagini. Barry's just looking at me like a freak. How would you pronounce it? But it's not spelt Ralph, no, it's spelt kind of interesting. How do you pronounce Ray Fiennes? I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Ray. Yeah, sorry, it is a Ralph Fiennes, but I think... I don't know. Either way, I'm doing my best Ralph Fiennes impression. That creepy mask salesman. Okay, so I didn't get the shield. I just got the mask. Okay, back to Hyrule. need someone behind me just slapping me, telling me to stay on target. I was so creeped out by the masked salesman. So later on we get the Song of Suns, which actually lets us like fast forward and just immediately skip to day on Hyrule Field. But for now, we're just gonna... kill these style foes. Oh, sorry, this is Style Child, just the big ones in Style foes. I think if we kill enough of them, then a big one comes out. It's like the ultimate. Come on, Moon, you must nearly be done. Ah, the moon's still in the sky. She. Alright, everyone, go to bed. We're done. Okay, this time I'm going to talk to the bazaar owner and he's going to give us a nice discount. On an old shield, because otherwise we have a shield made of wood and we're going to a volcano. And apparently wood catches fire in lava. Don't quote me on that. Welcome. My current hot seller is the Hylian Shield, but it might be too big for you, kid. Hey, sure he gives me a discount. Hylian Shield, 80 rupees. You heard about us from the guard at Death Mountain? Well, I have to give you a good deal then. Okay, he gave us like 10 rupees off. Oh, we're getting it for like 50. And funnily enough, we can't buy it unless we have 80 rupees, so it's just like... no. Right, let's change you. Happy, happy market town, happy, happy market town. I hope Ganon doesn't kill us all. And rolling. I think it's sidestepping that was proven to be like the quicker way to travel. I think that's how speedrunners do it. They just do the old side steppy. Okay, now we have a shield and we can give the key and mask to the guard, and then we can head up Death Mountain and meet the Gorons, who live on a nice diet of rocks. As we all do. I wish I could go to the Mars shop in town, but I had... Oh, I need to... There we go. Ha ha ha! Do you think you're in disguise, Mr. Hero? Oh? Is that a key something character mask? I heard he's very popular recently. He's my boy's favourite. His boys. That key something mask. You don't mind... Will you sell it to me? I bet we'd be very happy with this. You really are, Mr. Hero. You sold the 10 euro mask, or the 10 rupee mask, sorry, for 15 rupees. You had a little profit. Let's go to the mask shop and pay back the mask price of 10. Yeah, we'll do that later. He can wait. We've got a universe to save. It's a good tropical beer. is a Tektite. Which weirdly look like mechanical in this. I don't know why. Red Tektite. Lock it up as it jumps from Z-targeting. It's the blue ones to me that look like a little bit like mechanical. Like jumping spidery things. Hey, look who it is. It's Goron. I am one of the Gorons, the stone-eating people who live on Death Mountain. Look at this huge boulder over there. Isn't it cool? It blocks the entrance to Dodongo's cavern, which was once a very important place for us Gorons. But one day, many Dodongos suddenly appeared inside the cavern. It became a very dangerous place. On top of that, a Gerudo in black armor used his magic to seal the entrance with that boulder. I accidentally skipped past the text. If you want to hear more Goron gossip, head up to our city. Goron City is just a little way up the trail. It won't take much longer to get there, even on foot. Yeah, I'll take your word for it. Okay, so up the mountain we go. We're going to go to Goron City. Oh, shit. Thanks, Dick. Looks like something used to be set in this stand. Hey, it's dangerous for a little kid like you to come out here. You might fall down. If I'm not mistaken, you came out here to eat the red stone. Too bad, it's not here. What? That's not why you're here? You're looking for a spiritual stone? You must mean that delicious-looking red stone that was once displayed here. I was so hungry that I thought it would be okay just to give it one tiny look. So I snuck out here, but it was already gone. I think Big Brother took it away. He always says that everyone is after that red stone. Big Brother has shut himself in his room saying, I will wait in here for the royal family's messenger. Right, so he's down at the bottom here. We're gonna jump. Big Brother shut himself up in his room saying, I will wait for the royal family's messenger. Okay, so we'll get out our ocarina. And play the song that identifies us as a member of the royal, or like, someone cool from the royal family. It's me, the messenger, a child. What the heck? Who are you? When I heard the song of the royal family, I expected their messenger had arrived. But you're just a little kid. Has Darunia, the big boss of the Gorons, really lost so much status to be treated like this? By his sworn brother, the king? Now I'm really angry. Get out of my face now. You asking why I'm in such a bad mood right now? Ancient creatures have infested Dodongo's cavern. We had a poor harvest of our special crop, bomb flowers. Starvation and hunger because of the rock shortage. But this is a Goron problem. We don't need any help from strangers. Okay, so he doesn't like me. So we gotta find a way to get him on our side. Now, if I'm right, like, you will come across someone close to the shortcut here, as there is a shortcut that takes you all the way to Kokiri Forest. Now, where that fucking door is beyond me. I think it's around here? Is it here? Oh, there's lava. Okay. Can't really do much there. Huh, I wonder where the shortcut for Kokiri Forest is. Is it here? Okay, I can't pick up those bombs yet. There is a door around here somewhere. I just haven't found it yet because I'm not very good at video games. Ah, here he is. No, that's not him. Where's my damn shortcut? It's also the Gorons, because I kind of want to see how much of a clue they let you in on what you're supposed to do. Oh. We don't get many visitors way up here. Where are you from? The forest. What's a forest? It's where a lot of trees and plants grow. Now we're even more confused. Nothing grows around here besides the bomb flowers. We don't have seeds or nuts around here. Even Deku sticks are very scarce around here. Oh, a trick to conserve sticks. If you light a stick on fire, it will burn to ashes. Press A to put it away before it completely burns. By the way, I hid a stick somewhere here. The dude's packing sticks. There's a Goron. Okay, so if you eventually talk to him here, he's going to be like, I'm so hungry that I can't think about anything but food. Spiritual stone, that red stone that was lighting up our city. Big brother Darunia took it away. Then he shut himself up in his room and won't come out. Since then, it feels like all the lights in the city have gone out. Everyone seems so depressed. I want you to bring fire from Big Brother's room back there. Okay, so it's kind of like hinting, by the way, like, this is how you save a Deku stick. And he's like, yep, we need fire. Lots of fire. Oh, I did a spinny thing. I don't know why I always spin them those. It's weird. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to try and light these. See what's in here. So, I can't really get anything in here. But it's good to know that I can buy bombs later on. So we're going to run around and see if we can light some more torches. Mainly these ones here. Now you can just go all the way back to the forest through Hyrule Field, but fuck that. By the way, oh sorry, let's not skip the dialogue accidentally. How is Big Brother? I see. By the way, do you know the music coming from the deep inside this tunnel? We all like this music. Again, hinting, but I'm gonna do that, but let's blow this sucker. West's gonna stick us out. In the Lost Woods. Jesus, you need to stop doing that. Link, good to see you again. Listen to this. Hoot hoot. Cool. After going through the Lost Woods, you will come upon the Sacred Forest Meadow. This is a sacred place. Could I guess that? Where few people have ever walked. Shh. What's that? I can hear a mysterious tune. You should listen for that tune too. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. No. No? I've had enough of your shit, Owl. Just follow your ears and listen to the sounds coming from the forest. Okay, we're listening to it. It's coming from the left. Coming from here. So in emulated versions, you can actually see that it's got this. It's a bit more apparent when you're like emulating it and like up-resing textures, because this texture never really up-reses, but you can see there's kind of like a light coming from the tunnel, whereas the ones that you want to go through are completely black until you get to the last one, which has the same texture. So it kind of throws you off a bit. Here we are on the Sacred Forest Meadow. Another wolf oak. These are the most irritating enemies in the game because you spend a lot of time waiting for them. And they take so many fucking hits. Come on, my dude. Wait, can I just hit him with a slingshot? Is that something I just learned today? Okay, so this shield doesn't reflect Deku Nuts because it's too hard or something, I don't know. Damn, they are killing my health. I'm just gonna murder them. So apparently I can just, don't even need to reflect, I can just hit them with my slingshot. There we go, got some nice health for me. And up we go. Yeah, die. Take that, plant man. You believe him trying to save himself and people around him. Not cool. Hey, it's my pal, Saria. I've been waiting for you, Link. This is the Sacred Forest Meadow. It's my secret place. I feel this place will be very important for both of us someday. That's what I feel. Again, she's subtly hinting that you're going to have to come back. If you play this ocarina here, you can talk with the spirits in the forest. Would you like to play the ocarina with me? Don't do it! Yes. Okay, try to follow along with the melody I will play. Are you ready? Now we can play the melody that all the Gorons like. Maybe this will help us cool down that big Goron. No, wait, he's not the big Goron, he's the King Goron. Please don't forget this song, do you promise? When you want to hear my voice, play Saria's song. You can talk with me anytime. You've learned Saria's song. Luckily, on the way back here, we don't have to go through the maze because there's a ladder that should take us above the maze. And away we go. I'm going to drop down here, though, because we can get ourselves a nice fairy in a bowl, which are super handy to have, because if we die, the fairy will come out and save us. And also, we can just take one now, and it'll give us some more energy. Don't even need to take it out of the bottle, we just... I'm going to put the bottle away again, just in case I accidentally consume. Going back to the start of the stream, I really enjoyed playing Little Samson today. You know, I think if you're gonna do a random NES game, for that to come up randomly as the first game is pretty cool. Did you learn an ocarina song from Saria? You know I did. That melody seems to have some mysterious power. There may be some other mysterious songs like this that you can learn in Hyrule. If you hold their ocarina with C where a melody is necessary, a musical staff will appear. I recommend that you play a song, you know. I also suggest, like, again, he's babying us. It's so annoying because the game design is so smart. I also suggest that you play even with a score is not displayed, just like this. Hoot, 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 hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Melodies you will learn will be recorded on the quest status subscreen. You should memorize those melodies. Memorize you in a minute. So I'm just going to go out of any one of these random ones, and then we're going to go back into the forest. There's a couple of things we can do for, like, some lives and stuff. We go to the left here. There's a Skull Kid. These were the Kokiri that tried to leave the forest. And we're gonna play a song with him. That's not quite Saria's song. Okay, so he wants to hear Saria's song. I've already forgotten how to play Saria's song. What note do I start on? It's been all of about 2 seconds. Okay, there are the songs. Down, right, left. Down, right, left. That doesn't sound right. Oh, it's because I'm holding Z. I don't need to target him. You know Sarah's song, we should be friends, take this. And he gives us a piece of heart. And there's other stuff we can do here as well. We go through this door. We can hit 3 bullseyes. Oh yeah, it's cozy up in there. Ethan, how's work today? Cool. You're great. You scored 3 perfect bullseyes. I had to give you a neat present to such a wonderful person. Please take it. Just spitting shit at me. Very chill. Canadian bluegrass. Love that. We finished the first temple, and we're gonna go back to the Goron person. King Goron. Goron head. We're just doing some stuff in the forest, just to kind of get some extra hearts and stuff. Follow along with our song on your ocarina. We'll lead you into it. No! I do want to play some more. Hoisin chicken bell. And steak bell. And sides. Umami seasoned fries. I was trying to stay on beat, but I was also trying to do a bow order. Okay. Do you want to play some more? I do want to play some more, because if we do this, like, I think 3 times, we get more good stuff. Gotta get in the shed with the metronome. I'm gonna try and stay on beat this time. Steamed. Concentration. That was quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. Do you want to play some more? Alright, one more and I think we get the ultimate prize. A, down, up. I was kind of surprised I had to take over there. Shit. Okay, one more time. I just completely blanked then. Oh. Doesn't help that it's not really a good song. Down, up, right. Down, up, right, left. Down, up, right, left. Down, up, right, left, up. Down, up, right, left. I pressed the wrong button. One more time. Hopefully I don't fuck this up again. Follow along with your ocarina. We'll lead you. Right, down, up. Done that thing where I should walk away, but because I've like committed so much time to this, I need to see it through. Right, down, up, right. Right, down, up, right. Right, down, up, right, left. Right, down, up, right, left. That sunk cost, my guy. Won't be when we get whatever we get from this. Right, down, up, right, left, up. Almost forgot the button then. Right, down, up, right, left, up. Right, down, up, right, left, up. Left. Right, left, up, left. Right, down, up, right, left, up, left. What a wonderful song. That's quite a nice session. As a token of our friendship, please take this. And we got a heart piece. 2 more heart pieces, you will gain more life energy. Okay. 2 heart pieces and a little upgrade for me. A slingshot, that's not bad. Is there one more thing we can do in this room? We already got 1 heart piece from him. Oh, okay, this is if we get a magic bean later, we can use it to get another heart piece? Again, I might play some of this offline just to... I won't do it like any dungeons or anything, but I will just like mop up extra content. In my home sweet home, I keep them next to my door. Okay, let's go back. Let's take the shortcut we unlocked to get to the Gorons. So I never used to know as a kid, because I was a dumb fucking kid, that you could blow up the bomb flowers with the fire. So I used to literally hike it all the way back across Goron Field, across Hyrule Field, sorry. And then I had to hike it all the way back because you can't destroy the bomb flowers still from the other side. It was just... I'm an idiot. I was not a smart kid. Dense is the word. Okay, so we'll play our ocarina. But I had fun. I didn't have fun though, because I was hiking back across Hyrule Field twice. I thought it was tedious. I was like, that's bad game design, and then I realised, no, that's bad me design. Look at that dude. He is dancing. Oh! Oh, oh! Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Hot. What a hot beat. Whoa. Yeah. Yahoo. Hey, what a nice tune. Just like that, my depression is all gone. Something just came over me and I suddenly wanted to dance like crazy. I am Darunia. I am the big boss of the Gorons. Is this something you wanted to ask me about? What? You want the spiritual stone of fire too? The spiritual stone of fire, also known as the Goron's Ruby, is our race's hidden treasure that we left in display in the lobby. But hold on, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. If you want it so badly, why don't you go destroy the monsters inside of Dodongo's cavern and prove you're a real man? The way everyone will be happy again. If you do it, I will give you anything you want, even the spiritual stone. I have something for you. I'm not really giving you this in return for anything, but take it anyways. If you wear this, even a little fella like you can pick up a bomb flower using A. What do you call a little fella, punk? Okay, we've got the Goron's bracelet. We've been talking on stream about like how, with the exception of the owl, that this game actually teaches you a lot as you go along. It's very good at hinting you and like teaching you about holding your hand. The whole first dungeon is like a work of art, and then they kind of ruin it by having the owl continually pester you to make sure that you understood everything. And I get they did that for like not as good players, but I don't think many people needed the owl because the rest of it is taught so well. The way the first dungeon teaches you is like a fucking work of art. Anyway, we've got the bomb flower. We got the bomb bracelet, so we can now pick up bombs from the bomb flowers. And over here, meet this fine gentleman. He's just slamming his head into the ground. I'm standing here. I didn't mean to skip that. I think I'm so used to like the regular version of this like Redux version of Ocarina of Time, I just keep forgetting that I can skip dialogue in it. So, over the side here, if we get to the edge, we can see that's Dodongo's cavern there. So we've got a bomb flower here. We're just going to throw it over the edge. Yeet. And we are in the cavern. There is also a heart piece on top of it. So to do that, we are going to not listen to Navi, and we're going to expertly backflip over the gap. Backflip. Here we go. Third heart piece. We've nearly got a new bit of heart. They've collected 3 pieces. Yoink. I'm not sure if you're supposed to do it that way. You're supposed to basically put a magic bean in here and water it, and it should take you up there, but I like the backflip method. Okay, well this happy place is Dodongo's cavern. You would expect it to be horrible, sat on top of Death Mountain. Start of the stream today, we tried a random NES game from the random NES wheel, and we got to play Little Samson, which I get why people love it. I still don't get why people are paying $2 a pop for it, but it looks like there are many lava pits around here. What? Really? I'm glad that in Majora's Mask they really dialed back on how much like Tattle tells you, because Navi is just stating the obvious at all times. Yeah, I tried doing the random wheel thing today, and it kind of worked. I enjoyed it, and I gave myself 20 minutes just to play a new NES game, and Little Samson is one that has interested me for a while. Mainly because I know for a fact that it's like a lot of people's like grail list for like collecting NES and Famicom. It was more available than PAL. Just sorry, someone's trying to spam chat. Get to fuck. A lot of them today. Yeah, we looked on price charting, and a new copy of... Sorry, just for the cartridge alone, NTSC is nearly just under $2,000. To get it in PAL, apparently, there was more copies in PAL, which is weird because the NES wasn't as popular over here. But PAL copy will set you back $200. That, or maybe the PAL market just isn't as inflated. Complete in box Little Samson is $5,000. I follow a couple people on social media that are collecting the complete NES, and one of them got offered, they're trying to do a complete in box NES collection, and yeah, they were offered, I think, $6,000 for Stadium games. Which is a funny one, because the game is actually quite easily available under a different name. It was called Stadium Events, and Nintendo then basically bought the game, had it taken off store shelves and re-released it under like a different name, under its like a different moniker. Now I can hear a golden Skulltula up there. Okay, can't see it. It was called something, it was basically, it was relabeled as something, I cannot remember which game it was relabeled as, but yeah, so that one is kind of like another one because it saw a limited release, even though technically the game is available under different monikers, people still want to have the complete collection, which means owning Stadium Events. So that and Little Samson will set you back $6,000 or $7,000 if you want to own it complete in box. This isn't even what like being offered. This is on the price charting website, which basically tracks how much copies have been sold for, including like private auction as well. It is horrible to be retro game collecting these days. GameCube has gone up ridiculous amounts in like the last couple of years since COVID. There's like waves of price inflation, and we're just hitting, I think we're just coming to the end of it, where like the people that can afford to collect GameCube are the ones that have like, they're the ones that find it most nostalgic. Fuck off, lizard. Sending me a friend. Where's your mate? Come at me, bro. Give me some hearts. No. Okay. Alright. They have been taken care of and dispatched. Let's see if there's any hearts in here so we don't have to listen to the bleeping. No. No. Rupees? What about over here? Give me some hearts. I have got a, okay, into the lava it goes. Have got a fairy, but I would rather not listen to that. Okay, let's get this thing back here, because this is a blow-upable wall. Destructible, blow-upable, that's not a word. In here we go. What do you want, punk? Alright, you win. In return, I will sell you Deku sticks. One piece of 15 rupees. Speaking of scalping. Jesus, my guy. 15 rupees for a stick in this economy. Alright, dinosaur is pissed at me. Turns out, does not like bombs being thrown at it. Let's... No, did not Kobe that. Kobe that, though. No, I just left it. Okay, let's see if we can Kobe this one. No. Tries and hits us with the tail, but we're too quick. Float like a butterfly, sting like when I pee. What? Let's light these torches. As I'm guessing something will happen. Let's avoid the dinosaur. There we go. I'm going to kill that dinosaur anyway. Ow, he's hit me. Give it a jump attack. These dudes blow up. I hope that when I get to my funeral, that's how I go. I just blow up. They're just pulling me into the ground and I just... Just checking my... So I'm just having to check my stream stuff here. It's been like giving me warnings about bitrate. I think it's because I started the stream off at 7,000 megabits, which should be allowed, but it's like, yeah, we put you down to 6, but it's still showing it, even though I've now adjusted my bitrate. But I'm guessing that might not take effect. Twitch is funny about bitrate, especially because they don't allow AV1 decoding. But AV1 would basically let you double the quality for the same bit rate. And I get that it doesn't have the thing of like, I mean, I think YouTube supports it, and what's that? Streaming site with all the racists. Kick. There's a new one that Dr. Disrespect has just signed with, you know, after the allegations. Because he's now having to lead into the incel crowd. Oh wait, are we allowed to say that word on Twitch? Dungeon map. Get out of here, scrub. I give up. If you let me go, I'll sell you a Deku shield. It's 50 rupees. No way. My homeboy back home is selling him for 40 rupees. 10 rupees is a convenience fee, kind of sounds fair. Okay, so this one we need to start off a chain reaction to get the stairs to come down. Oh no, I didn't let go. Alright, we'll just blow ourselves up. Making the N64 lag. We brought down the stairs. Oh no, not these dudes. So these guys are gonna hurt me. As soon as I blow them up though, they're gonna... blow up. There we go. And then he's gonna twirl out of control. Twirl, twirl, twirl towards freedom. Okay, I still really need a heart. Might actually have to consume my fairy just to stop the noise. We got a compass. Hopefully we can get to the end of this dungeon today. I'll take the weekend off. Okay, I can hear a golden skulltula. Where is he? Where did the noise go? Is that it? I think that's it, right there. I did hear it. I'm not crazy. And something I should actually test while I'm on stream is see if my replay function works. I've got it set up so that as soon as I hit my replay button, it'll do me a replay and save the clip and also send us to the Yeezy Dome to play the replay. Oh, there we go. Regular skulltula and a golden skulltula. We got 4. Oh no, not the fire bats. They'll ruin everything. Hey, he's got hearts. Thank you. Ah, he's spinning. Oh, I just have to grab this one. Okay, this is fine. And on we go. Now let's have a quick look at the map here, just so I can see which room I'm in. Okay, so I came in from that door. Go out this one? No, wrong one. Go through the right door the first time. First time. Ooh, getting some slowdown now. See if we can get this dude out of the air using our awesome skills. Ah, first try. Not the second time. No, he's dropping all the hearts down there. Ow. You never know what will be around the corner in these narrow paths. Use Z targeting to always look the proper direction. This is a useful technique, isn't it? Yep, useful, like you continually pestering me. Oh, my cold and flu remedy is wearing off fast. Hopefully we can finish this temple before it wears off. Okay, we fucked that up quite horrifically. Let's give this another go. No, don't jump. I am an idiot. I'm going to pull this out, actually. I think there's something behind here. There's a heart. Cool, I needed that. Can we do anything else with this block? No, we can't. Okay, get some more hearts. Alright, let's put the block back in then. And climb. And up we go. Trying to do a jump. Didn't do a jump. I'm probably supposed to use the block to hit that, but I'm just gonna. I just don't want to, you know, speed running. Okay, we fucked that up. Let's hold it till it's about to blow. It's gonna blow. Not good enough. One more attempt to do it first time. First time. It's the first time. Okay. And shoot the eye. And jumping over. Run past these dudes. Ow. Oh no. Right, send your mate over here. Coming? Bring it. Come on here. I'll lure him over here. Come on. Think you can have me? Think you're hard enough? Yeah, look what I did with you, mate. See if you want some. One more hit. Come on. There we go. I think that's the last I have to deal with those punks. Go over here and get some hearts. Thank you. And over we go. Okay, there's some fire here. And then I think I've got to jump here, turn left, more fire, yep. Jump, and jump. Expertly done. See, I am an expert in some things. Jump up here, and get whatever's in here. Oh, good. And a rupee. Now we're going to try not to fall off. Oh, there's a big chest up here. What could be in here? Where's my bomb bag? Is this going to be my bomb bag? Can I have my bomb bag yet? It's a bomb bag. You found a bomb bag. This bomb-holding bag is made from Dodongo's stomach. You found 20 bombs inside now. You can set the bombs. Excellent. Now I don't have to continually pick up bombs. I can just use them. They've got a much shorter fuse though. There we go. That's now open. And now I've got the shortcut to head up. With that, I can't. Again, the game is so good at teaching you about stuff that when it just decides that it's gonna interrupt you, it's so jarring. Okay, so we're gonna get here and we're gonna drop bombs into its eyes. I believe that that tablet back there tells me to. It's like when the... I'll go back and do it because I want to head and... No. Man, there is some slowdown happening right now. Really forgot how much slowdown the N64 did. Into the Dodongo's mouth we go. This will be the second giant mouth we've walked into today, which isn't a lot, but it's more than average. Check. Giant dead Dodongo, when it sees red, a new way to go will open. Okay, I'm gonna head back and just go through that wall that we demolished. I surrender. In return, I will sell you Deku nuts. 5 pieces for 20 rupees. Ah, you are really trying to fuck me with this one. This pricing is outrageous. Deku seeds. No. Yeah, go home. Get out of here with your scalping. Shit, I need to get back up there. Guess we'll climb? We'll go back round instead. I thought there was actually going to be something good in there. Not just dudes trying to rip me off. I think it was during, like, scalping's always been a thing, but COVID, I think, was where, like, people thought that they could make scalping a long-term career. First of all, it was webcams. They were the first thing to get scalped. Then after that, it was like anything like streaming related, so it was like capture cards, they were getting scalped. Then GPUs, famously, because also everyone thought that they were going to make money on crypto. When the fact of the matter is that if you weren't mining crypto 10 years ago, you were never going to make money on it. Then it was PS5s, they got scalped. Yeah, just everything. Just there became this whole slew of people who didn't want to like earn anything anymore. They were just like, yeah, I buy and sell stuff. Apparently there were a bunch of people that were trying to scalp the PS5 Pro, but they've maintained a steady stock of it, so most of them have had to take losses. Okay, cool. So let's jump down here. I want to jump over there because there was a golden skulltula that I didn't quite get, and I would like to get it. I'm going to jump on here and jump across. Can I get up here? No. I think I get to it through here. Oh shit, there's hearts over there. Need those. I'll take these. Ow! Oh, because I stood next to the golden skulltula. Well, that's embarrassing. I've got a backflip to it. There's the backflip. There's one up there as well. Oh. Maybe I come back here off stream and do this instead of trying to figure it out on stream. There's a way of getting up there, I just can't remember how. I can't remember how to get up there. The navi's pointing me up there. Actually, if I, in this run, like, if I am going to play a bit off stream, it would be nice to get all the golden skulltulas. Never done that before. I've come up with like 50, which I think is what you need for the adult's mask, and I've kind of given up. Wonder if I can do it. And into the belly of the beast we go. Just jump down, Out. Why won't you go down? There we go. Oh no, we need to dump something in here. Something heavy. I would like a heart, please. Nope.
This makes me feel like a rat.
Oh my god, I can't see it. Kayla, how we doing? Thank you for the raid. How did my alert box end up over there? How are you doing today, Kayla? What have you been playing? We're just playing some Zelda. Because I like playing Zelda in winter. It's just something I like doing. But I haven't played Ocarina of Time in a fucking hot minute. Ah, glad you're doing good. What have you been playing? In fact, wait, I should be able to see that if I do. If I write this command in, I've been slowly repairing my Twitch. It would help if I actually spelled your name right. I can spell, honest. There we go. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter Games. God, we played a lot of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, especially at uni. We may or may not, as being uni students, we may or may not have found a way to turn it into a drinking game. But, I mean, 2010? Damn. I think I ever played the winter one. I definitely played the summer one quite a bit, again, because we turned it into a drinking game. I mean, I was at college. I was like 18 to 21. It was a different time. I mean, we managed to turn Wii Golf into a drinking game, so... But glad you're having fun with it. It's... I find those kind of, like, track and field type games to be very, like... I enjoy them, and then at some point, a switch flicks in my head, and I become incredibly competitive. Worryingly so. Blow it up. Didn't blow him up. It's alright, let's get out of here before he comes for me. Track and field, Athens 2004 was another one that I got grossly competitive at. Especially the equestrian dressage, because the game doesn't explain you how to do anything to do with a horse, but then the commentator on it was very disappointed in you when you couldn't be amazingly good at it from like the get-go. She had a real fucking bitchy attitude as well. She'd always be like, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. I also have Wii U 2014 Winter Games, Mario and Sonic. Do you still like use the Wiimote on those ones, or is it more like gamepad focused? Because remember the ones that we used to play were very much Wiimote and occasional nunchuck. The Wii U, I think, is like one of the few consoles I've never owned. I've had friends that own them, but I don't know, I completely missed out on them. Hey, right, we're up here now. Oh shit, is that a fairy? I'm gonna see if I can catch the fairy through the wall because I wasted my fairy earlier through a dumb thing. There we go, caught it through the wall. Okie dokie. So now I should just, all I need to do is ignore these fucking flying bats, the bane of my existence. See if I can snipe them out the air. Oh no. They're coming straight for me. Jesus. Alright. Snipe these out the air. And then I should be able to drop this in and hit the boss. We love hitting the boss. King Dodongo of Dodongo Cavern, if I am not mistaken. So for this one, the whole dungeon has been centered around throwing bombs. So guess what we're going to do? Kill him. We're going to throw some bombs. So it doesn't... I mean, it's basically trying to put in your head that this is going to be about throwing bombs. Like, the whole dungeon's been about it, but just in case you need to know, it's like, it doesn't let you go anywhere until you take these bombs, and then you have to notice... Oh, look, there's a thing on the ground. So we're going to do this, we're going to blow it up. And we're going to drop down. Wii U tablet and Wii remote. Hell yeah. I love some good Wackle games once in a while. You've been playing quite a bit of the Wii though, haven't you? I must say, I've got my Wii, it's not set up at the moment. I think just because my Wii turned into a glorified GameCube. I do have a few games for it. Infernal Dinosaur, King Dodongo. Okay, so we are throwing it into his belly. And then we are going over to his head, and we are hitting it, and we're hitting it. Out, and then we are getting out the way when he tries to roll us over. Come on. I need to stop trying to go for more than one hit. Go on, King Dodongo. You think he'd learn to just not... And down he goes. Just rolls straight into the lava. What a way to go. London 2012, Mary Sonic. God. That was the last Olympic Games in London. I was... 2012, I was 23? That was a long time ago. You got a heart containing your maximum life and energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. And now we leave the dungeon. 2 dungeons in a day, that's pretty good. Finish my beer. It's me, Darunia. Well done. Thanks to you, we can once again eat the delicious rocks from the Dodongo's cavern until our stomachs burst. What a wild adventure. It will make for an incredible story. I can't believe that the Dodongos suddenly appeared in such great numbers. And that big rock blocking the cave. All this trouble must have been caused by that Gerudo thief. Ganondorf. He said, "Give me the spiritual stone, you shit. Only then will I open the cave for you. You, on the other hand, risk your life for us. Kid, I like you. How's about you and I become sworn brothers? Ah, there's no big ceremony involved. Just take this as a token of our friendship." Spiritual stone of fire. A secret stone that was on display in the lobby. You obtain the Goron's Ruby. This is the spiritual stone of fire, passed down by the Gorons. You don't know what he means by sworn brothers, but you've collected 2 spiritual stones. You have 1 more to find. Brother, you'll keep brushing up on your skills as you travel, won't you? You should go see the Great Fairy on top of Death Mountain. She will power you up. Hey everyone, let's see off our brother. You did great. How about a big Goron hug? Yeah, let's get out of here. Cool, so before we finish up, I think we should go to the top of Death Mountain Trail. Which we can now get to, so they stopped us from getting there because they put these boulders in the way. This also teaches us that we can blow up boulders. Which if we remember rightly, at the top of, on our way into Hyrule Castle, there was a boulder on a place that was marked with a dead end sign. Quite literally said dead end. Not suspicious. Sorry, I was not paying attention. Why won't you blow up? There we go. I cannot do this. What the fuck? Just want to blow you up. What am I... How am I doing this so wrong? Oh my god, we finally hit it. And then we didn't jump correctly. Try this again. Why are we not jumping? Why can I hear a cow? I can hear a cow. That's because there's a cow down here. I think later on I can read its mind when I get the stone, the mask of... It's not the Mask of Truth. No, that's the Lens of Truth. It's the Mask of Sight. When I get the song later on at London Ranch, though, I can play it in front of any cow, and the cow will give me some milk. And milk is, like, the best healing item in the game. Okay, it's an active volcano, so here we go. Oh, no, still go. And we're running 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 and we're just gonna keep running. I don't care, I'm just damage boosting it now. Okay, there's some Sculptulas up here. There's also, is that a golden Sculptula right here? Or is it just this dude? Who's this dude? Okay. And we're nearly at the top. And we did it. Oh good, it's the owl. I wonder what he's going to tell me about. You've done well to come all the way up here, Link. This is the summit of the sacred Death Mountain, Hoot. It is said that the clouds surrounding this peak reflect the condition of Death Mountain. When they look normal, it is at peace. Climbing all the way up here just proves how smart you are. Now I want to see you make another smart move. The Great Fairy lives on this mountaintop, and she will give you a new skill. She is the leader of the fairies, you know. Who? I will perch here and wait for you. When you're ready to go back down, I can help you. Now get going. Get out here, Great Fairy. I almost fucked up. Poor me, Dad was gone. Finally got my dad back. Glad you got your dad back. No, I didn't mean to use the fairy. Fuck. I'm playing an enhanced version on the N64, which basically maps. It lets you use the D-pad to map stuff, and I've got the Ocarina permanently mapped here, but then I pressed the wrong button. So we got the Triforces on here, which means we play Zelda's Lullaby. She's gonna come screaming at me. She's like, yeah! Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I am going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. What a scary looking lady. Yeah, she is just all polygons. You mastered the secret sword technique of the spin attack. Hold B to charge your weapon. Release B to unleash a wave. Some kind of alt dom on me. Oh yeah, there'll be people on the internet on those sites. If you want to release energy without charging your weapon, just rotate the analog stick once and press B for a very effective quick spin. When you charge power for a spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. Hey, boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Next time you're in the neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. You call him boy. Oh, I want to release energy, alright. Let's release some energy. It's a lot of energy. There we go, you do a 360 and a... I'm not very good at the whole, like... I just did it then, but doing the whole, like... There we go. Might just be because it's not an N64 controller, it's a newer version with, like, an actual hollow point analog stick. Hoot hoot! Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. I know what you're thinking, don't say it. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule. At least not yet. If you're going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons and hold on tight. Hoot hoot! This is the most helpful of the owls actually been, it's taking me down a mountain. The rest of the time I'm just like skip, 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 skip until he tricks me into reading it again. You don't want me to repeat myself, do you not? Yes, no. Hoot hoot, and we're in Kakariko Village. I've already done the chicken, sorry. The cuckoo, sorry. I should check in on the freaks in Skulltula House, though. Ow. Sorry, freaks. Cursed. Cursed freaks. Poor freaks. No, they don't live here. This house is way too nice. Hey, kid. I'm a computer. Do you always enter other people's houses without permission? Did your parents teach you any manners? Oh well. Do you see a lady behind this house? She's going through hard times. Oh well. If that lady asks you about her chickens, you should listen to her. Oh well. Yeah. So, pork chop sandwiches. I get into it from the outside, but I believe I need to do it with a cuckoo. That's how I get that heart piece, because then I can get another heart container. Yes, this is all coming together now. I tried it earlier by jumping off of that bit from behind the windmill. Why don't we try it with a cuckoo here? No, I can't get up there. Okay. Maybe I'll give it another go. Maybe I'll try flying. This time, like, properly line myself up for it. So we're going to travel by cuckoo. We're going to jump over here to the left, and this is going to let us get over to here. And then we're going to give up this cuckoo. I didn't check down this hole, actually, when I was here earlier. Got a magic jar. Boing, the current time is 10:56. So we do get a mask later that lets us read the gossip stones. And talk to cows. Which, at the end of the day, that's what every man wants. Okay, so there should be a cuckoo up here. Somewhere. Here it is. We're going to try and fly with our cuckoo. Directly into the back of that house. Directly into the back of that house. Okay, I need to figure out how to get there at some point. I'm pretty sure, unless I have to fly into this house. I think it's got something to do with this house here that we've got to kind of get up. Otherwise, there's no real point to this house. So to this happy fellow. Look at that poor girl over there. She works so hard taking care of her chickens. Even touching them gives her goosebumps. Oh, that's right, she's allergic to them. What a trooper. I would really like to help her. I've just been feeling so charitable these days. Don't you feel that way too? He says as he knocks me down. I'm such a wonderful person. Eat shit. I don't like that guy. It's gotta be. It's gotta have something to do with that house. It's too far a jump from there. How about it, house? No. This might be a mystery for next time, which will be next Friday. Wait, what date is that? Man, the 20th. Christmas is fast approaching, isn't it? Man, 2 dungeons down already. It's pretty good. I like playing Zelda in the winter. It's cozy. It's nice. Man, 4 hours. I've really been like doing long streams recently. What the fuck is up with that? Thank you guys for sticking around today. I know there's been a couple of people in the background in and out that have been lurking while they're working, as they do. I'm having fun playing this one. I haven't played this in so long, and it turns out there is a... So I just realised my game is just pausing me strangling a chicken. As you do. I'm just trying to see who's about for a raid. Is there anyone playing Ocarina of Time right now that isn't a speedrunner? Damn, everyone loves speedrunning Ocarina of Time. I feel like there's some sort of like speedrunning event going on. Which always seems to happen whenever I play this. I think the same thing happened last time I was playing Majora's Mask, and it was like, hey, like, you're not speedrunning this game. Like, I was looking for the speedrunning event, and I was just sat there like, I'm sorry, I'm not part of the speedrun. I don't have directions to the speedrunning event. Would you like to? Would you like to leave this stream and go looking for the speedrunning event? God, this tune slaps. Okay, we're gonna... Seems like there's a guy playing Contra-Free on the old NES. I think that would be a good person to raid. More retro stuff. We like retro stuff over here. So let's do ourselves a little raid. So stick around for the raid. We're gonna go raid someone's playing NES Contra-Free, which is a fucking game that slaps like fuck. Anyway, peace.